Can you flip it over? It makes it easier for me to see myself.
Already.
Am I live?
Yeah, you're ready.
Hey guys, that makes it easier for me. Okay, got everything together. Make sure that's like. All right. Hey guys, Terrence here, your computer concierge with Computers Plus, located at 3330 Cobb Parkway Street 154 in Acworth, Georgia. We also have a second location at 3473 Cherokee Street in Kennesaw, Georgia, and you can always find us online at computersplususa.com. Hey, today we're talking about firewall. And what is firewall? People ask us time and time because everyone has an idea, but let me tell you what firewall actually is. Firewall is actually looks at a bit of technology that looks at all the data coming in and all the data coming out. And firewall can either be software or hardware. So there's a difference there. Sometimes you may be asking yourself, hell, what is my firewall and how can I make sure that I can do everything that I can do to make sure that no threats are coming in. There's 5 different types of firewalls, and I listed here at this blog because I'm not going to go in detail as far as each and every one of them, but a firewall helps protect you. Do you need a firewall? Yes, you do. Why? Because you need something to make sure it's filtering in things that you don't want coming in, especially if you're a business. You may not want everything on the internet to go through your system. You want to have it strategically centered to what you want to be viewed on your network. Now, that doesn't stop someone from going outside the network, but there are different things that you can say, hey, while you're on my network, I'm going to make sure that I keep my business safe and I keep everything safe. So firewall affects your home, affects your business, it affects you every day. And one thing that we can also talk about when it comes to firewall is that when hackers can get through your firewall, they can see all your transactions, they can see everything. So it's really something that's important when it comes to when you're surfing on the internet. And it's something we take seriously here about firewall and how protection it can be. Let's talk about our food drive. Hey, we do a food drive every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We close on Sundays, but we don't mind you dropping food at the front door. And what that food does is that goes to all the hungry people in Cobb County. We donate to different churches in our area, Northwest Christian Church, one being coming to mind, and we get that food out to those people that need it the most, because you never realize you get into that tunnel vision and you don't really realize that there's people in our community that don't have food. So if you come in, bring some food, drop it off at our front, canned goods, dry goods, anything that, even clothing as well. So if you have any clothing, we take that as well. We get that out to the people in Cobb County and Baltimore County and everybody, everyone around us. We just do it. We've been doing it for so long, and it's sometimes I feel like I just can't say enough, and I just okay. I feel good every time I go there and drop them more and more food because I see the people that are giving in my community, and it's like a beautiful thing. It's just makes me so happy. So keep doing that, guys. It really matters. Hey, we got these sweatshirts here. And these sweatshirts here, we've been here since 2010. So we got established 2010. And these are actually $20 and $5 that it goes to the local VFW in Acworth. So I know it's getting cold. Oh, did I get that red? I know it's getting cold. It's red. We got red and black. Red and black. That's some cool bags too. So any type of purchase that you guys do, we do give back to our community as much as possible because that keeps things going. Today is Military Mondays. Come in for Mondays. And if you're in the military, you get 10% off any service or any products. We've been doing that for a long time. We give so much respect. And every time I see someone that has a hat or some type of significant clothing that marks that they've been in combats, then I always tip myself and say thank you for your service. I think I encourage everyone to do that as well. So got to give it up for the military in our society. Another part of just people that affect us, and through technology we see, some people say, well, how does Computers Plus have to do with food drives, and how does Computers Plus have to do with military? I mean, a lot of our customers are military. A lot of our customers having difficult time as far as getting their computer repaired. You know, we all different types of people in our society, in our community, and you know, they all touch us in different ways, and we want to be able to touch them back. And so that's why we do the food drives. That's why we do the actual clothing. We do the different contests. We do a lot of things that are part of our community, and we want to continue to do that for your community if you'll let us. Was that a nice plug? Do more for your community. Just do it just to do it. So Military Mondays is today. Anything else going on down the pipeline, Kat? I should let people know about.
I know. All I know is.
Look at my constant rambling.
I've got Dragon that's coming up.
Dragon's coming up.
That's my main focus.
Right? Because we talked about it last week. Okay, so Dragon's coming up. So what is Dragon?
I'm losing my husband here shortly.
Dragon.
That's my main focus.
Dragon is a time where it is a date in time at. What's the address?
No.
What's the address?
It's a lifestyle.
If I'm gonna talk about Dragon, I gotta get the address. Where's the address? Am I sending people to?
Downtown.
Downtown. Where at downtown?
No, it's just downtown.
Where's the biggest convention at Dragon? At the Marriott?
No,
at the Caesars Plaza?
It's just downtown.
They do it big. They do a parade.
We take up downtown.
Every hotel is done.
Because we take up Maker's Mart, we take up...
Yeah, where is the convention where they have all like the celebrities? They have some celebrities? Everywhere there's all different places?
We take up Maker's Mart because that's where we host basically... right now Maker's Mart is hosting the vendors. It's also hosting...
They got some local art down there that you guys would be so surprised about. A lot of vendors that are in your area that are like make the different type of costumes and clothing.
It's not just that.
And different types of stuff. Yeah. Comic books. I saw some comic books down there last time. People make their own comic books and they're out there and they're just, out there getting their art out there. So it's very artful. It's very festival. It's very festival.
You've got the Hilton, you've got the Marriott, you've got the Hyatt, you've got the Sheraton. You've also got
a lot of hotels.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to book a hotel, you better do it early.
No. Terrence, not even early. You have to book these hotels.
Yeah, you got
a year out.
Airbnb it if possible. Hey, you know what? I could probably rent out my house and get like a fortune.
A year out. No, you're not.
How many people are expected to?
You're not close enough.
How many are expected people to be there? Like 80,000 people?
It's 80,000.
80,000 people.
Personal friends.
Closest personal. Everybody from different cities, states, worlds. Come from China, Japan. I mean, everybody, different countries. It's amazing. You would see so many people, and So if you've never been to Dragon Con, here's your chance to experience one of Atlanta's great landmarks. I think is Dragon Con. That's one thing that Atlanta has next to the Braves, next to Mercedes, because Beyonce was there like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Sold out.
People, even celebrities, prefer Dragon over Comic-Con. Because Dragon's about the people. Comic-Con's about what comes out for the year as far as like the movies,
different comics,
the TV
movies,
shows.
What's Comic-Con? Because Dragon, what day are Dragon Con? So if you bring your badge in, you get a discount, and if you come dressed in your favorite character, your sci-fi, I call it like your sci-fi character.
Your costumes.
Your costume. Because you see people that dress like Star Trek, people that dress like Star Wars, people that dress like Marvel, people that that they've all spent all this time in these different costumes.
Or your last minute costume.
That you just because you want to go and they won't let you off early. You're like, get off early for this. What is the date on that? Because Comic-Con's coming after that, right? Or before? Mm-hmm. Comic-Con comes after.
Comic-Con's later in the year.
Later in the year. So, Dragon
is Labor Day weekend.
And
actually, technically,
if it isn't already going to be crazy Labor Day weekend,
depending on the person,
right?
Depending on how you set
up, you get the boat waxed. You get you get the skis going.
For some people,
Labor Day, you go to Florida.
Dragon for some people
80,000 would be
starts on the Monday of the week before Labor Day. Starts that Monday because they come in early. And roll-in for Dragon, we actually prep early. So roll-in is actually that Monday for setup because we have to actually roll in early, set everything up, prep everything, start everything early.
How many hotels have to it's a big event, so you got to go. Those dates are Labor Day, right? Labor Day. Bring your badge in. You get a discount. What did we say we're going to give them if they bring just a badge in?
10%.
10%. If they come in costume, you get an extra, like you're extra. And then you get a photo with us, a photo op with hopefully yours truly or somebody else. Because our Halloween's coming up and it's almost like our little costume time that different people come from our customers and they come dressed up and we have a lot of fun. So look out for that as well. Look out for that.
Our staff is
well, because COVID hit a lot. COVID changed a lot, and I think that we're starting to get back more into a normal type of behavior.
Not really, because
God bless us.
Have you seen the new strand coming out?
Well, I haven't heard anything new, but what I have heard is that Military Mondays is today, and that keep yourself clean as possible. Hey, use hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
I love you.
Can I get some?
I love you. Do you not know what day we're on?
What day we're on? We are on the 22nd.
Day, no. We're on a Tuesday. How can we do Military Monday on a Tuesday?
Oh!
I just realized what...
It just got extended to Tuesday. See, what happened was that school was out yesterday. And so, we're going to extend it for the whole week. Okay? We're going to extend it for the whole week. You know what? We're going to do, because we already do it, it's like an extra 5% off. So we're going to do it we're going to change that. This is marketing history. This is going to be marketing history. This is how much the buck stops here.
I just realized what you were stating, and I was like, wait, I have Mondays off. I will be doing Military Monday on a day I had off. I was like, my work week started today. What?
And that's why you need a firewall, to make sure that your time's right. The firewall in your brain. You need a firewall in your brain. That's where it needs to be. Okay. But so we want to give another correction for people that just chiming in that didn't know that probably heard me say Military Monday on Tuesday. Well, see, they're going to get this probably how the algorithm of Facebook. You probably see this on like next Monday. So it might just work. I can do Tech Tuesday. Which is why we talked about firewall. It's Tech Tuesday. Make sure your firewall is up to date. Check out this blog at the bottom, or this video live, and we do our blog every day at computersplususa.com. I go into 5 different types of firewall and how you can find out what firewall you have and what they do for your system. Because what they do, your firewall actually filters in and out stuff. So, you got your Comcast, your AT&T box, right? And in there is their firewall, right? And you can set the different settings on that firewall to make sure that you don't want anything coming in that you haven't invited, and you don't want anything going out that you haven't given permission to.
As an add-on,
people can't see you point that pen and say, "Let me add on."
I know.
Okay.
But as an add-on, I'm just glad it's not like out. I'm not poking myself with the pen and drawing on my face.
Well, maybe karma for the Monday gag, but nothing.
But as a add-on, aren't our hours adjusting for Saturday this week?
Hours are adjusting this week for Saturdays. Good point. Glad you continue to. This is why we do this live, because we fly by the seat of our pants. Sometimes when it comes to just tech, we have to in tech.
At least while I was doing this, it didn't fall out my hand.
Right? So in tech, because we get people that say, "Hey, I want Windows Vista." You're like, "What? Vista?"
We've done that.
I was 7. What? I know. We can do Vista, XP 7, 98. Any Linux, any type of software you guys need installed, we can definitely do that. when it comes to, people have different flavors and they use different things. I've seen customers that came in and said, hey, I'm done with Windows, I want Linux. And we put them on Linux and we put them on Apple, and we touch base with them, we follow up with them, making sure that they need assistance. We're here to help, because that's what IT is about. IT is about being flexible and about being able to adapt to your
and grow.
And grow. You got to learn to grow, because with AI changing things, making things more and more difficult. I'm not sure if my shirt is flushed like that because I'm already dark. With things already being more and more accessible to information, to data. Also, people can manipulate that data, just like Wikipedia can be manipulated. A lot of things on the internet can be manipulated. You just have to just know how to do it. And if you know how to do it, then shame on you, because a lot of people depend on companies to when they set up their websites, they're actually right. And that's why companies need firewalls as well. Not just at home, but you need it in your business as well. There's different things for your employees, different people that are maybe using your Wi-Fi that can hack your system, that can take over your whole system. And if you don't know what things you have in power in your firewall, where you got from Comcast or AT&T, or maybe you got an additional private VPN that even made it more secure to make sure that you aren't getting hacked. Because when you're ever hacked, and the one thing is that when you're ever hacked, it's never a good thing, and it's very, embarrassing to a lot of people, and they just feel like they should have known better. And sometimes those hacks, those scams, get better and better. And one thing that we have to adjust, and we have to continue trying to stay at the hacker. Can't stay above, because this is what they do for a living. But if you can try to set up different safeguards within your network to make sure that if data is ever compromised, you have it backed up through this source. And then if data is ever compromised, where through filtering, where you put your antivirus on, you put all the filtering, and you got hacked, then what are some things that you can find from the hacker, right? There's some things that you are now collecting. Right, you're collecting and you're getting information, and that information can be also turned over to law enforcement, and we can get these people locked up. Because if they're in the States, you're horrible, but if they're out of the country, you're still horrible.
Remember when we got the call from Texas?
Yep, we get a lot of different. We get asked help from different types of businesses, whether they be in law, or attorneys, or the police department. A fire department may ask different favors of us, and we're able to help out whenever possible. So firewall is super important, you guys. So I hope you please like this video, share with a friend. You're gonna get some fun stuff. Something. This is all unscripted, so we keep it to its actual source, and we give it to you right how it is, raw and real. I'm Terrence, your computer connoisseur with Computers Plus, reminding you that today is Tuesday, yesterday was Monday, and tomorrow's Women Wednesday. See you guys later. Bye. Shine! Wash that.